An Australian man who was told he was staying in the room next door to the gunman responsible for the mass shooting in Las Vegas said the horror incident has led him to rethink his life in U.S. At least 59 people are dead and more than 500 were injured after Stephen Craig Paddock, 64, opened fire on a country music festival from his corner room on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino before killing himself on Sunday night local time. Concert producer Brian Hodge, 36, from NSW, told 9 News he ran for his life as he heard about 100 continuous bullets, after returning to the hotel following dinner with staff members. We were planning on going across the road to the concert earlier but our day ran late, so we decided to go for dinner instead, Mr. Hodge, who lives in Los Angeles, told 9 News this morning following the worst mass shooting in recent U.S. history. On my way back to the hotel, I got into the elevator, went upstairs and this lady started coming towards me with a blank look on her face. Mr. Hodge said he and his team piled into an elevator and ended up in a restaurant kitchen before hiding in bushes outside the hotel for 3 hours. It was a frightening experience when some SWAT teams came through. There were shining lights and yelling, he said. Being an Aussie, I didn't know what to do. He described the shooting as very loud and frightening. It stopped a concert so you can imagine how loud it was. 100 continuous bullets, he said. It wasn't until the concert producer returned to the hotel when he was told by police he was roomed next door to the gunman. I've tried to get back into my room and they said it won't happen anytime soon, he said. Mr. Hodge, who has lived in Los Angeles for 5 years and spent a lot of time in Las Vegas, said the mass shooting has shaken him. One thing I always promised myself was that I would keep the Australian way of life and the way I handle these kinds of things in terms of nothing letting that fear a lot of Americans have get to me, he said. In the last 24 hours, it has got to me. You start to realize why Americans aren't very trusting. I live here now and have no plans to come home. This country has been amazing to me but I will definitely be rethinking a lot of things in my life. Copyright 9 Digital Proprietary Limited 2017.